The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Robbed for a first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. That'd help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throwing from Hurts. He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Hurts now from the gun. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's caught. He's got ground. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down, run with Barkley. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Escapes the pocket. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, go.
Going to the ground again on first. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Commanders getting their first red zone look. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Got his target, that's Lane. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Got it. Ready?
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 8 Cougar 19. 19, 18.
Daniels from the pistol. The back's got it. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
This one is up and good. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Crashes through a tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I mean, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. The play fake now Hurts to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They've got a man in motion. They'll throw, third and long. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Lasers this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Red 70 Timberwolves, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Get it. Bracco 80.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. And he's brought down after a 4th gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Okay, great.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go. Hey, ready.
With a handoff up the gut. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders with a 4th and 3. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hurts on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly is a check down outlet on short throws.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Still motoring past the 30. Along the sideline past midfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Stephanie. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On it to the yearly, picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Come on. Set. 19.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by McWilliams. And the Eagles have it as he reports the 1st interception of his young career. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to 25. Offense in a hurry up here. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Panther 60. Panther.
Daniels setting up the play action. Right in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Daniels now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 Lions. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Complete on the option. And he's brought down at the line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Okay, ready.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. Ready.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
Nothing.
I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days. I don't even care. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's Smith on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go. Let's go.
Play fake here. Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here we go. Ready?
3rd and short. Daniels escapes out to the left. Oh no, they get it yet again. Cooper and Gene need to pick it up. And the Eagles will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Don't touch. Hey! Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer. Don't touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Commanders 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Don't touch that. Trimmer, trimmer.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Sanders still on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
You on now. Good. Touch. Don't touch.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer is nobody.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on.
3rd and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Liking 18.
Here's Daniels on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights, however. He can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
Washington will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Counter 60.
Now Daniels off the play action. Takes one and Ben Sinnott. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go into the give to Kronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Give it to Kronsky Merritt. This didn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle.
Brought down by James Bradbury. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready, ready.
Running down to the pistol. Krosky here. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Daniels from the pistol. And they got home. Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No touch, set. No touch.
There's another carry for Barkley. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Great, set. 180.
Guy plays straight ahead. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles keep running away with this. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Commanders 13.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, a run for Prosky Merritt. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
It's Prosky Merritt on third. Wow, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
70. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lions.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Good strike, downfield delayed. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second down give to Prosky Merritt. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they could still.
Their first and 10. Running once again with Prosky Merritt. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Ready.
Right up the gut. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The Eagles go dime for this third down call.
Tag. Ready.
They design this off left tackle. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's fourth down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Here we go. Shot.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
Hey, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And you never want to count out those wildcard teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.